I'm Matt with etrailer. Today we're going to be talking about Pewag tire chains on our 2021 Ford Explorer. Now we're going to have this on a rear axle as what the manual recommends. And our tire size today is going to be 255/55 R20. So let's take a closer look at these. Now these are going to be a great set of chains for you if you're driving through a lot of harsh environments. You need something that's going to get you through deep snow and ice. And if you want something that's going to last you a long time, that's very durable, it's going to be a great set for you too. So let's take a closer look at those specs. We're going to have these square links, and these links are going to have these grooves on them too. So the square links with the grooves on it are what's going to provide you that bite through that deep snow and ice. They're also going to be constructed from a nickel alloy, so not only will they be very durable, but also be very weather resistant too. Along with that, we're going to have this ladder pattern, and that ladder pattern is going to assist with giving you that traction when driving forward. And at the bottom, we're going to have this lever. That lever is going to give you that assistance that you need to tighten these down into place. These are going to come in a set of 2, and they're going to come in this canvas bag. Now, it is going to be pretty durable for a bag, but if you're carrying these chains out and using them a lot of snow and ice will degrade this bag over time. So what I'd recommend doing is just investing in a small tote or box to keep your chains in. Now overall, I've tried all the chains we have for the Ford Explorer, and these are going to be our most durable and thick chains we have. They're going to last you a long time and get you through a lot of areas. Now if you're looking for something that's going to be a little bit easier to tension down, we have these same chains with cams on them. But if you don't need cams, you don't like cams, then I think this is going to be a solid choice for you if you're really looking for that extra bite. But as far as the install goes, it's pretty straightforward. But if you need a hand with it, just stay tuned and we'll show you how to do it. To start off for installation, I just recommend grabbing some gloves, make this a little bit easier, and laying out your chains. Now when you lay these out, I'd recommend doing this for the first time at home because you don't want to figure out how to do this for the first time on the side of the road in the middle of a blizzard. So what I'm doing now is just checking over my chains, making sure there's no damages to them and nothing's twisted up. I want to make sure this is in the right orientation, making sure these hooks are facing up so they don't make contact with the tire. Then I want to make sure that this lever at the very end is facing towards me and away from the tire. And now I can grab my chains just from the center on the back side, lift up and drape them over the tire. And I want to get them about centered. So I don't want this hanging too low where it's going to make contact with the rim. And I want to make things easier for me to grab when I get underneath the car. Now when we're underneath here, I want to make sure I'm grabbing this metal hook. And I'm going to place that through one of these links on the other side and connect them together. Now this might take a few tries since this is a tight fit and you don't know how tight you're going to need to make this on the back side yet. And when we come to the front side, I'm going to grab this lever. I'm going to place it through one of these links, just going through the center, pulling like this, and applying pressure to get this nice and tight. Then I'm just going to hook this link on the side through that end of the lever here. Something I do recommend putting on too, it's going to be a rubber tensioner. Now if you don't have any at home, you can order one of those from our website. And when you're placing these on, you want to place them on like you would with a star pattern, just the furthest one from one another. And you want to make sure that these metal hooks are away from your tire because you don't want it scratching up the rim or puncturing your tire itself. I'm just going to do a check, make sure everything's feeling nice and tight. And if it is, you repeat that same process on the other side. But after that, you can take it for a ride, see how it feels. But if you liked everything you saw today, that's just a look at the installation and some of the features of our Pewag tire chains on our 2021 Ford Explorer.